how should we do our YouTube intro?
I always struggle with this too.
We didn't plan ahead for that very well, did
No.
we?
How should we do this one?
I'm gonna adjust my text here real quick.
I just realized I spelled masala wrong.
Melassa.
I fixed it. All right, we're good. We're good.
Welcome in. Today we are going to be cooking chicken tikka masala. I will be cooking in Jesus Christ.
See, this is hard.
I am ready to gather ingredients whenever you are.
Do it. Let me move the stool out of the way so bitches don't be tripping. All right.
Okay.
But I'm bitches. Okay, so first thing is chicken. You need 240 grams.
240 grams of chicken. That would probably be in the Wow, look at all that meat. Yes. I need 200 and how many grams?
240.
Perfect. That's one breast. Oh. Well, this is
Nice.
going smoothly already. So there's my chicken.
Nicely sat onto the counter. Next is milk. We need 150 milliliters.
I'll just grab one of these and I'll use about half of it.
Dried garlic.
Dried
You
garlic.
need 10 grams.
10 grams of dried... Oh, here we go. Dried garlic.
Ginger, you need 10 grams.
Dried?
Fresh.
Okay. Here's the ginger.
Next is fresh garlic. You need 20 grams.
Fresh garlic, 20 grams.
Whatever the recipe calls for, double it. That's my philosophy with garlic in real life.
You could even triple it if you wanted to.
Next is tomato. So you need fresh tomato, 120 grams.
Fresh tomato. All right, let's see here.
What's the mater?
I guess that's just one tomato.
I got 3. Next is olive oil. You need
Olive,
50, yeah, 50 milliliters.
50 milliliters. Copy that.
That's a lot. I'm not going to be using that much for real cooking. Next is salt. You need 5 grams.
Salt. Got it.
Salt.
Salt.
Sweet bell pepper powder.
Sweet bell pepper
Please.
powder. Got it.
Yeah, the sweet paprika. So, yeah, paprika and sweet pepper powder is the same thing. All right, next is fenugreek leaves.
Fenugreek leaves. Is that dried? Or is
Yes.
that... Okay. Where do those be? Fenugreek
I wonder if
leaves.
those are going to be in your ingredients.
Yeah. Well, what else would I use if not that?
It has a very distinct taste, but for streaming purposes, you could probably use dry parsley.
Where's the parsley? I see thyme, oregano, cilantro,
I mean,
rosemary. Maybe is there parsley in this fresh section?
there might be.
Yes, I got
You can
okay.
get-
Fresh parsley leaves.
That works. It smells so good. I'm excited for it. All right, one more thing for ingredients. You ready?
Let me set down my 800 parsley leaves. Ready.
All right, so next is serrano pepper.
Serrano pepper. I don't know if I have them. I have jalapenos and chili peppers.
That'll work.
Jalapenos it is.
18 grams.
Great, so I only needed one. All right, so there's all the ingredients. What kind of pans am I going to need to cook this with?
So the first part with the chicken, it says cut chicken into pieces, add milk, dried garlic, ginger, chicken breast, boil for 65 seconds. All right, I'm going to aim my camera down to my cutting board so y'all can watch me chop chop.
Okay, so Wolfish has just banned using knives.
Food processor, blend it.
I could. Or there
what
might
I
be an auto chopper. Food processor. What is this? Automatic cutter, baby. All right, no
Ooh.
knives, then we cut automatic.
All right, so I'm going to cut this open, get out the chicken. Wow.
Beautiful.
All right, so let me cut that off. I like to cut this part off here to get rid of the cartilagey pieces. I'm gonna cut it into chunks. I feel like that's decent sized chunks. Yeah. Beautiful.
5 minutes is up. Okay, I can chop now.
So next, I need to do ginger.
I don't think peeling is a thing. It looks like it should be because I'm looking at this ginger and it definitely doesn't look peeled, but I don't remember there ever being a peeler in
Did you
this
say
game.
it doesn't look very appealing?
I mean, I'd eat it.
All right, so always use a spoon with peeling ginger. It's a lot easier. It's like this. It's super
Oh.
easy.
Look at that.
And now I'm just going to go ahead and chop it. So I like to do nice thin slices like you know what? Let me get a grippy pad underneath my cutting board.
Okay, I'm gonna slice mine too.
Nice.
Are we mincing it or are we...
Yeah, I'm going to mince it so it's not super chunky.
Okay, I think this is as chopped as this is gonna get. I don't know that that's good enough. So I'm gonna take this ginger and I'm gonna put it in the food processor and I'm gonna see if I can't get it minced that way. No. It's stuck to the bowl. Look at that. What the fuck? I'm just gonna take this whole ginger. I'm gonna put it in here. Put this there. And I'm gonna blend it. So my options are either very finely blended mixture of ginger or massive chunks. What would you, as a chef, would you say giant ginger chunks or blended ginger?
The ginger chunks would probably, because if you eat ginger and it doesn't cook all the way through, it's not very fun. So I would say the blended ginger probably.
Okay, I seem to be, yeah, people are saying blended, so
That's mine.
away with that. I've got my blended ginger and my chicken chunks.
All right, so for you, you're gonna need to get your pot ready on the stove. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab my my pan out of the cabinet here. Also, I'm gonna be adding rice to mine as a side. I don't know if you said you couldn't do rice, could you?
They don't have
have
rice.
to, like, pasta.
Yeah, there's no rice in this game, so I'm going to have to use pasta. I have 3 pasta options. Fusilli, penne, or potato dumplings.
This is how we buy rice in this house. I'm eyeballing it too. I like to live on the edge. Just pour it in and then add what water I think I need.
So I've gotten 2 votes for potato dumplings and 2 votes for penne. It makes more sense with Indian food. Okay, so one of the votes for penne has switched to potato dumplings. I think we have a winner.
Nice.
Out of here.
I can dig it. I'm gonna add water to this. So a good rule of thumb, or I guess finger, is you can put your finger in and then watch which part it goes up to, and then you'll just pretty much double that. And that's how much water you need for this kind of rice.
I don't know how to cook these potato dumplings, so I'm gonna put them in this pot.
Nice.
Oh, they are like actually dumplings.
They are actual dumplings. This is gonna look cursed when it's plated. It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
Well, so Private Part says I could just use potatoes, which like isn't a terrible idea. Maybe I'll get a plate of potatoes and chop them and see how that looks, and then if it looks bad, then I'll just do. I like how when I pick them up, they peel themselves.
It's awesome. I wish it was like that in real life. So the next part is for you. It says to add milk, dried garlic, ginger, and chicken breast to your pot and boil it for
Okay.
65 seconds.
Got it.
I'm going to go ahead and start my rice. So I like to turn it on high, bring it up to a boil, and then turn it all the way down pretty much and put the lid on it and just essentially just let it steam.
Okay, so I can't pour the chicken into the pot for some reason, so I gotta put it in piece by piece.
One piece at a time. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take my chicken, I'm going to put it into the bowl here, and I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper real fast. And then I'm going to kind of follow what Cooking Simulator says a little bit, but since I'm cooking it in real life, I want to make sure it tastes good.
How much milk did I want
I
to
don't want
add?
to waste. You need to add 150 milliliters.
Okay, that's way more than it said. And then it said it was the garlic and what?
10 grams of dried garlic.
Oh, dried garlic, not fresh garlic. Okay.
The fresh garlic comes in on the sauce.
Gotcha.
All right,
Dried.
so dried garlic. I'm going to add that too. So I need to do 3.2 tablespoons.
I don't see the dried garlic anywhere, which is crazy because that should be in every kitchen. Fresh garlic it is.
All right, so I'm going to mix this chicken up real fast while you're doing your thing.
Okay.
Make sure every piece gets seasoned.
I'm going to pick the garlic up onto my plate, and then I'll put it into my pot with the chicken and the milk. And then you said what was the other thing that needed to go in there? Ginger or?
Yes, you
Okay.
need 10 grams of ginger.
So I'll use that blended ginger that I made.
So what I'm going to do is I got my pan hot. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to it. I'm going to put in the chicken. I'm going to turn it up really quick, and then I'm going to see if I can get y'all some sizzles.
Okay.
It does get pretty hot pretty quick. Like you can see how the oil's already kind of separated. Once it starts to get a little wavy, that's when you know that it's gotten pretty hot.
Okay, listen, Private. You always want to add more garlic than the recipe says, okay?
Do 20 grams.
I added 40.
Oh, I love it.
So that was everything that needs to go into my pot, right?
Yes, so that's everything that needs to go into this part. I'm going to make sure my pan's nice and hot. My rice is almost to the boil. It's starting to bloop bloop a little bit there.
Oh, that's the wrong burner.
You're boiling your chicken?
I'm boiling my chicken and my garlic and my mixture, which is also known as ginger juice. Okay. All right, that is done cooking, and now I just got to put all of these potatoes into this pan.
So I'm keeping the pan on a nice high heat for now. I want to get some texture on there. I want to get some browning on it because that is flavor. So the hardest part is to just let it do its thing. Just let it stay for a minute and get that texture going.
I'm going to cook these potatoes in water. I'm going to boil these potatoes.
Boil them. Oops. All right, I'm gonna move them around now. As you can see, I'm starting to get some nice color. That's what we want. Near the end, I'm gonna add in the ginger. I don't want to burn it, so I want to.
You don't want to burn it the way I burned all my garlic?
All right, I'm gonna put the lid on the rice now. Turn it down. This smells so good. I was debating on adding another ingredient to this,
Which would be?
which was turmeric,
Turmeric.
because that'll give it some nice color.
I have turmeric powder. I can do it too.
Nice. Let's do it. I'm gonna do
Okay.
it in just a few minutes. I don't want it to burn either.
Okay, my potatoes all cooked. I'm going to put these back onto this plate.
When the pan starts to get slightly quiet, you know the searing's happening pretty good.
Okay, so I've got my chicken mixture. I've got my cooked potatoes ready to go. It's milk. It's milk with garlic and
It is
ginger.
It is pink. You should definitely add turmeric to that. I feel like that'll make it look more appetizing.
Let's just do it now. Let's just if people are gonna be talking about my pink milk liquid, let's just still pink.
I'm gonna get ready and add my ginger in. After this, I'm gonna take the chicken out of the pan because I've got to cook up the garlic and the tomatoes.
So I guess I'm done with the milk. I can put the milk back in the fridge.
Yeah, you can put the milk up. I'm gonna do the milk after I start blending everything.
It's in there.
I'm taking the chicken out of the pan now.
Okay.
Next part, I need to turn the heat off actually because we got to cut up the tomato and the garlic.
I will move my tomato and garlic to my cutting station.
For you, it says cut garlic into halves.
Okay. Halved. And then I have to chop the tomato?
Tomato, it says just cut into pieces. I'm gonna cut mine into like quarters or maybe a little bit more. I want to cook it a little bit so we get some good flavor. I'm gonna do it in a nice hot pan. All right, there's my garlic. Don't be scared. Smash it.
Okay, so my tomato and my garlic are chopped and ready to go.
So here's my garlic press. Literally just smash the garlic with it. I love it. All right, so I'm just gonna cut off the top. Just do random chunks here. So as you can see, the rice is fluffed up nicely. And I can tell that is perfectly done just by the way it feels and looks. I'm gonna turn that off and let that sit. Getting my pan hot again. Do a little bit of oil again. And all of these brown bits that you see in the bottom of the pan here, it's called fond. That's where the flavor's at. So you want to make sure you use that. You're going to add olive oil, salt, the pepper powder, so the sweet bell pepper powder, fenugreek leaves, and the tomato into the pot.
So the olive oil, salt. I don't have the
Sweet
fenugreek.
bell pepper.
Sweet bell pepper
Oh, right.
powder, and my fresh parsley and my tomato and the garlic.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go in there. Forgot to write it down.
Okay.
I'm gonna get all this beautiful fond up here. My pan's already pretty hot. So now I'm going to add in my tomatoes first. Sizzles. Get the pan nice and hot. You want these to blister up just a little bit. Look at that. See the color on that already? I'm gonna go ahead and add in my garlic. Let that cook up as well.
I found the dried garlic. I found it because I'd already pulled
Found
it
it?
out. That's why it wasn't on the shelf.
Well, that'll do it.
I'll add a little bit of that in there too. Can't hurt.
I'm gonna go ahead and add in. I split my ginger up into parts, into batches. I'm gonna add the rest of the ginger into this here. Look,
Nice. I'm gonna start the stove on my end. I've got everything in there.
I need to cut up the peppers too here in a minute because that's got to go into.
Oh, the peppers.
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut mine into chunks because I'm gonna blend them anyway.
Oh, you're gonna blend your
And for
peppers.
you, yeah.
I can blend my peppers too. Just do
I'm
that.
only gonna do one though because serranos can be pretty darn spicy.
Well, I'm working with jalapenos, so I'm gonna do 2. That was the auto chopper. That's fine.
Look at that. Now I'm gonna add in some turmeric actually.
I'm putting my peppers into the blender real quick, and then I'll go add turmeric to my pan, and then I'll turn my pan back on.
It just feels right. It's perfect texture. All right, let's leave that lid on. Heat's still off.
I'm gonna grab a bowl to put my blended pepper in.
I got the sweet paprika here. How much is it? 1.6 tablespoons. So there's the sweet bell pepper powder. And how much fenugreek was it? 1.6 tablespoons. All right.
Okay, and then we were adding the turmeric.
Mm-hmm. I'm slicing some serrano peppers as garnish. I'm just doing a really thin slice.
I've got my cooked potato. I've got my chicken breast with milk, turmeric powder, garlic, and ginger. And I've got my tomato based stuff that we just cooked as well.
I think I'm going to go ahead and turn this down because things are sticking to the pan here. Get all the good bits off the bottom. All right, so I'm going to add a little splash just to give it some more liquid. I don't want to do too much milk and then it turn into heavy cream or butter or whipped cream. I'm going to just do some quick buzzes. We're doing it, guys.
All right.
So now that's blended. I'm going to go ahead and add my 2.5 cups of milk. Let's see what color this turns. See, that actually looks.
That looks good. Are there any more steps for me other than combine everything?
It says combine, fry for 10 seconds. And then it says add the serrano pepper and fry for 20 seconds. And then you're good to go.
Okay, well, I already put the pepper in.
Let's bring it up to a simmer.
I'm going to add more turmeric to mine because I feel like it's still very pink.
I'm going to do the same thing a little bit. I want it to have color, you know.
It's still pink. It's just going to be flesh pink.
Hey, pink.
I'm going to fry this.
So this is a lot of sauce for this chicken, but that's all right. So you can see how much that thickened up. Definitely not orange like typical chicken tikka masala, but it's going to be yummy.
Mine looks black now. It was pink, and now it's a very dark brown, which is concerning. It looks like I poured motor oil directly into this pan.
The rice is nice and hot and steamy.
I'm doing mine one potato at a time so I can have a little bit more control over where the potatoes fall.
Sweet. I'm gonna take some of this chicken here. Put it right on top.
Okay, my potatoes are on the plate, and now I'm going to take this and I'm going to pour it, and hopefully it works.
I'm gonna put a couple of serranos on top. That way we know. That she's spicy.
Mine looks.
How does your? I can't see how yours looks.
It doesn't look great. All right. Well, my dish is plated and complete.
So it's picture time.
Okay.
This is for chat. Who wants a bite? That's actually pretty tasty.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Chef and Faux Chef. We had so much fun making chicken tikka masala, or, you know, something that looks vaguely like chicken tikka masala. And we can't wait to do the next one. If you like the content, please follow, like, and subscribe. It helps our channel so much. All right, your turn, Cheffrey.
I have to say all of that too. I was just holding up my plate and stuff.